Potential Tropical Cyclone 2L has been designated and is a threat to the northern coast of South America, as well as Nicaragua. Update 1 on potential Tropical Cyclone 2L, which got designated a little bit ago by the National Hurricane Center. It's sitting at a low position at 8.6 degrees north, 50.9 degrees west. This is as of the 5 p.m. advisory. This June 27, 2022. We're looking at winds of 40 miles an hour, meaning it's already got tropical storm force winds, a pressure of 1,009 millibars, and it's quickly moving to the west-northwest at about 18 miles an hour. It's expected to continue westward and could make landfall in Trinidad and Tobago or just north of it. As of right now, it is situated a bit away from land, with tropical storm force winds extending 50 nautical miles to the northeastern and northwestern quadrants. As of right now, in terms of its distances, we're looking at a distance of 651 miles away from Barbados, 713 from Trinidad, 757 from Grenada, 932 from Barcelona, and 1270 from Coro. In kilometers, that is 1,050 from Barbados, 1,150 from Trinidad, 1,220 from Grenada, 1,500 from Barcelona, and 2,050 from Coro. Of course, we are looking at this storm to pass in between Grenada and Trinidad. Could make landfall one of them. We're not sure on what will happen with that, but it is going to be pretty close regardless. Looking at the intensity estimates, this did just get a designation change, so there isn't many at the moment here, but the National Hurricane Center is going with 40 miles an hour. That is confirmed by recon that has been going on into the storm at this time. In terms of the National Hurricane Center account, you can see it's expected to remain a potential tropical cyclone until tomorrow afternoon, where it is then expected to pass between Trinidad and Grenada as a tropical storm, where tropical storm warnings are in effect. It'll then end up continuing to ride the northern coast of South America, potentially becoming a hurricane, and then making landfall in Nicaragua, probably at hurricane strength, and it looks like that this has the potential to survive and cross over into the eastern Pacific. A definitely interesting storm. If it makes landfall in a hurricane, it would be the first July hurricane to do so since 1893. Here are the sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic right now, and you can see what's going on. It's in 28 degrees Celsius temperatures. It will enter a patch of 27 degrees Celsius temperatures, but regardless, it will be good enough, and we should see some slow strengthening as it continues to pass through the northern South America coast. Here are the chances of tropical storm force wind, and you can see pretty much the entire northern coast of South America is looking at those winds possible across Venezuela and Colombia, and then of course Nicaragua is looking at that. But heavy rainfall is expected over the Windward Islands in northeastern Venezuela tonight and into Wednesday, or Tuesday night into Wednesday, I should say. And winds of tropical storm force are expected over portions of the southern Windward Islands beginning late Tuesday and into Wednesday. Here are the intensity models. You can see that a good chunk of them are pretty much set on a Category 1 to possibly even Category 2, depending on how much it gets itself together. Wind shear remains pretty low for much of its duration, below 10 knots for the majority of it. Sea surface temperatures will dip to around 27, possibly even 26 for a bit before rebounding, and then relative humidity will stay between 60 and 80% for pretty much its entire life, at least in the Atlantic, that is. Here is the look at the satellite imagery, and you can see how it's progressing at the moment here. Not really organized much at the moment, but we are going to be seeing that consolidation, a low-level circulation getting itself together, and it is likely that it does get the classic tropical storm appearance as it continues to the west. It's probably going to be a small-scale tropical storm compared to what we have been seeing, but regardless, it's definitely going to be an interesting one. Not a storm that we typically expect in terms of climatological means for June and early July. Needless to say, we'll cover more of this on the Tropical Weather Bulletin that'll be covering in a few hours. It might be a little bit late, but we will get you everything you need to know and everything going on.